Until our next scheduled audio transmission and reception, then.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Oh, what's this here? Duct tape. I seem to stumble into stashes of duct tape every now and then. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Chemistry set. Okay. Suppose I could use some stim packs. I'm just gonna cook some of those here. Okay. It's 5. This will be useful. More bottle caps. Police buttons for some reason. I think that's... Oh, hold on. Okay, I need this. And that's... This is the lady robot, Dala. Hello?
You are an unusual specimen to so boldly walk into the mighty expanse of the think tank, fearless and proud as a teddy bear. Between the extraction of their higher reasoning abilities and urination-inducing fear, most lobotomites dare not approach us, let alone speak to us. Yet you have no such fear. Facing me, epidermis flushed with blood, plasma running molten beneath, your face contorting with muscular expression. Will you indulge me?
No.
Say a few words. Face towards the monitors,
okay.
please, so that I might record it for further examination.
Feel a bit uncomfortable. The quick scribe jumped over the lazy paladin.
Yes, go on. Seeing your lips and mouth forming words, both revolting and somehow... How does it feel to have the flesh roll around in your mouth like that? To control each muscle and the tongue, like having a fish or extremely dexterous slug lolling and flopping in one's mouthal cavity.
Mouthal cavity. Look, first of all, I need some personal space over here. You keep putting your monitors in my face. That's not polite. Also, I can't help but notice your fascination with the human body.
What? Nonsense.
No.
What? What are you doing? Stop it. Why? Why are you making me partake in this filthy formography?
Formography?
Enough. I am already intrigued. You have sufficiently percolated me. I don't know what it is about the biology of lobotomites. It infects my thoughts. All that skin and muscle and tissue.
This is a very weird conversation I'm having right now. Not sure how to feel about this, but I'm in their world, so I guess I have to play along. Why don't you just give in? There's nothing wrong with looking at the human body.
Perhaps there is value in what you say.
Of course there is.
I did so enjoy breathing once.
See?
Long ago.
I could come back anytime and just breathe if you want.
Would you? I feel so ashamed, but yet so intrigued.
Yeah, I feel very
give me a rest
guilty
in between
too.
Visits, or else my jaw
Breathe.
might run over. If you're ready, let me radar scan you. Slowly. Woo. Woo. Purple, purple, woo. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Purple. Ba, ba, bloop. Ba, ba, bloop.
What?
Bloop. Whew. Last little bit there. Thank you, lobotomite. Please.
You did not
you
just...
must come back for further study when I've had a rest. I'm a little sensitive right now.
Speechless. That's what I am. Why did you remove my brain and how?
Oh, removing it is a simple procedure. Well, except the complications it can cause to the heart and spine. But once the heart and spine are gone, no trouble at all.
Oh,
Clamp the subject down. One laser incision around the skull. Crack. Snip. Done. The brain is finally free of the skin envelope, which is then kept automated for cleanup duties around Big Mountain. Lobotomites. With you, however, something is definitely wrong. We've never had a lobotomite who kept speaking after being forcibly lobotomized. I am relieved the pacification field is working. If it didn't, I would broadcast some concern to my colleagues about safety protocols.
but how am I still talking and walking around?
That is a good question.
Keep your
My
monitors
theory
out
is
of
that
my
the
face,
Tesla
thank you.
coils in your brain pan are still connected to your brain somehow. It really could be
Wasn't it you
anywhere.
who did that?
Brains are a lot smarter than most researchers give them credit for. We still
Like the
have
one in
your
your head.
spine and heart. If you were to somehow find your brain, wherever it sloped off to, you could humanically reduce yourself again.
Right. Since we had this weird experience just now about breathing and you doing whatever you did and dispensing drained microfusion cells, we might as well introduce each other, you know? Who are you? What do you do here?
Why, my little bear of teddiness. I am Dr. Dalla, first head chief researcher of mineralogy and medicinal sciences. I have
Apologies, why?
211 doctorates in both
Sure
applied
you do.
sciences and techniques to apply those sciences. I also possess a degree in curiosity and advanced curiosity. That is merely schooling, however. When possible, I prefer fieldwork and observation to holotape eidetics. It has proven useful, especially now. I have become the expert on humanology and lobotomite behavior here at Big Mountain. My research doesn't descend into formography. It is only science.
Sure it doesn't. 211 doctorates. How is that even possible? Though I have a vague guess, but do indulge me.
Why, we create not only scientific marvels here at Big Mountain, but new sciences as well. Everything can be quantified, categorized, and dissected until every group can be subgrouped or partitioned.
So you made up stuff, basically. Anyway, first head chief researcher. A lot of titles.
What is a name without a title or suffix for the sake of hierarchy? It is a long-standing quantification of personality and importance.
I do call myself
We could
Sir
not
Wallace,
do
of
without
course.
it. Surely you must be aware of the gravity of such attached appellations, just as
I am.
surely
You
as
are right,
must have a
completely right.
title.
I do, yes. And I suppose sometimes they call me Courier.
Oh, a mailman. A delivery man.
More like.
Someone who takes parcels from place to place using their primitive feet or similar conveyance. You are the
Also
second
feet.
one I've met in recent times. Very
What?
different specimens.
There was another Courier.
Of course. You must have met others in your travels. This
Not
one had
couriers,
met other
dead one
couriers
once.
too, although it sounded as if he hadn't met the correct one. He
Correct
asked us
one.
all many questions, and then he asked a most perplexing one. We had to segment the event out of our memories for safety.
Oh. That's interesting. So there was a courier looking for another courier, but he hasn't seen the one he's looking for, or she. I'm not sure who this person is. And he asked around for that person here, but they seem to be, these robots seem to be reluctant, or at least Dr. Dala is reluctant to share this information, so might as well pry a bit more about that. What was the question?
I do not know, nor should we try to access it. Perhaps Klein has the logs. My evaluation would be to let your own curiosity go. I do not think that Klein remembers the conversation as being satisfactory.
Okay. Can you tell me about Dr. Mobius?
Dr. Mobius, a monstrous brain creased with wrinkles of 1,000 evils, with but one jaundiced eye with which to perceive the world. Exiled from the think tank for crimes too heinous to remain in recorded memory, and perhaps differences in research methodology. His one terrible eye forever peers at us, an eye of ever-increasing magnification. He watches from his dome in the Forbidden Zone, spying on us all.
I'm not entirely sure why you have that big screen up there where he can just readily appear at any given point and just look at you then, if this bothers you so much, but I don't understand how the tech Klein wants will help.
It'll all become clear. If not, at least we will have the technology here at the dome, where all technology belongs. When we have all the technology, all the answers, we can share it with the world, piece by piece. All will be in order, and all will be like Big Mountain.
This sounds a lot like the Brotherhood of Steel. They want to collect technology, but not for the sake of the people. It's just for reserving technology. They're a bit like hoarders. Well, yeah, that's another worry for the future. Can you tell me about the Big Empty?
The Big Empty? Now that's not a proper title for this research facility. You sound like previous test subjects that came here. This mountain, now crater, encompasses the sum total of knowledge of humankind. It is
Sure
Big
that's not
Mountain,
true?
where all questions can be answered. You'll see. No matter what your questions, Big Mountain will provide the answers, as it has done for so many before you.
This used to be a mountain?
Yes, Big Mountain was quite big indeed until the Great Static. Then the top of the mountain was used as part of a detonation experiment. This cleared additional space in the crater, however, allowing us more real estate to build upon. Convenient. Efficient.
Well, they blew up the mountain, apparently. Okay, we have spoken more than enough, I feel.
Until our next interaction, my intriguing little lobotomite.
I am not coming close to you ever again.